This is an inside shot. It's the same shot I've got to still photograph. You can see that some of the concrete's chipped away on the first floor. I don't know how many of the lines will show up in this picture here. There's a fair amount of lines running through the walls that are making the damage through this building. I'm going to take you up the staircase here. You can see not too much here, not too much here. You get up here to the second floor. On the second floor, up toward the corners of the buildings, you get some wide-scale cracking through the concrete and the brick. It's come apart. Here on the ground, you can see the rubble. It was kind of scary being up here when this whole thing was rocking and rolling. But we're okay. There's a little bit more. Kind of interesting. Get a little bit closer here. One of the things that we feel extremely lucky about is this building is very well arched, and I don't know why why they built it that way. I think it was just the style of it, and maybe they thought it would be good for earthquakes. And apparently it's good for, I don't know, between a 7 and an 8 earthquake, so that made us pretty happy last night. Yeah. This is the room that we were actually in when this big thing started coming down, and you can see that this wall has taken a little bit of damage. This is actually the oldest part of the building, built in 1906. Luckily there was also another earthquake that same year, and so we think that they built this a little bit more firm just because of that. You can see this inner wall, it's not very thick, but let me show you here. It's, you know, probably 6 or 8 inches maybe. But then as we go out here, you can see that this is actually cracked all the way around, cracked around the door frame. Janelle and I were standing in the door frame, getting shook pretty good. You can see that it's gone straight through. But these walls are actually about a foot or a foot and a half thick. They are they're built pretty stout, and we're pretty thankful for that last night. But you can see that the second floor did take a little bit of a shake up, but not anything nearly as bad as the rest of the building really took. You'll see more of that in the still photos. But yeah, it was a very interesting night, and I've never been through anything like that. Wild. So I would say to anybody who's looking for an adrenaline thrill that goes on for a couple of days, definitely come on to a spot that's earthquake prone and enjoy an 8.8, because it was unbelievable. I don't think that there's words to describe it in English or in Spanish. This is the beginning part of a little bit of the damage from the earthquake. This is just the outside building on the corner. In the other pictures, you see a lot more damage in the still pictures.